Imagine walking the streets every morning, carrying trash in your tiny hands, dreaming of a life that feels impossible, while the world around you tells you that you're too small, too weak, and will never make it. This is the story of N'Golo Kanté, the boy who defied poverty, rejection, and every obstacle imaginable to become one of the most respected and beloved footballers in the world. A player whose name now echoes in stadiums across the globe, yet whose humility and quiet strength make him a hero far beyond the pitch. N'Golo Kanté was born in a modest neighborhood in Paris. His parents had immigrated from Mali, carrying hopes for a better life. But life had other plans. Kanté's father passed away when he was very young, leaving his mother to raise the family alone. Money was scarce, and responsibilities fell heavily on his small shoulders. To help, young N'Golo worked as a trash collector. Every morning, before most children had even opened their eyes, he walked the streets of Paris carrying garbage bags, feeling the weight of the world on his back. Even in the darkest moments, a quiet dream burned inside him, the dream of football. He watched other kids play from the sidewalks, laughing and shouting, chasing the ball with joy. Kanté never joined. He was too shy, too quiet. But inside, he imagined himself running on those fields, chasing every ball, giving everything he had. That quiet determination, invisible to the world, was already the seed of greatness. When he finally stepped onto the pitch, life didn't get any easier. Kanté was small, thin, and underestimated. Coaches looked at him and saw weakness. "You're too small," they said. "You'll never make it." But Kanté saw something else, a heart that refused to quit, stamina that seemed limitless, a desire to outwork anyone and everyone. Rejection followed him like a shadow, yet he never let it define him. Every no he received only fueled his determination. He trained harder than anyone else. He ran longer than anyone else. While other players went home, Kanté stayed behind, practicing passes, improving his stamina, perfecting every movement on the pitch. He didn't need applause. He didn't need recognition. Every drop of sweat was an investment in a future nobody yet believed in. His first real opportunity came at Boulogne, a small French club that saw what others had missed. They saw a boy who could cover the entire field, chase every ball, and play with unmatched consistency and intelligence. Here, Kanté began to prove that hard work, heart, and humility could outshine talent alone. He didn't score flashy goals. He didn't perform jaw-dropping tricks. But he did the simple things better than anyone else, winning the ball, protecting his teammates, controlling the pace of the game, and that was enough to start turning heads. Next came Caen, a step up where Kanté's rise became unstoppable. And then came the move that would forever change his life. Leicester City. Leicester was a team nobody expected to succeed. Experts predicted relegation. Fans had low expectations, but Kanté had arrived, and everything changed. He ran more than any player, won the ball in impossible situations, and gave his team a backbone that could not be broken. The 2015-16 Premier League season became a fairy tale. Leicester City, the underdogs, became champions. Commentators joked that Kanté didn't just run, he teleported across the field. Teammates described the feeling of having Kanté behind them as if they had two extra players on the pitch. It was a once-in-a-lifetime performance, and the world finally realized the brilliance of a quiet boy from the streets of Paris. Even with fame, Kanté remained unchanged. He still drove a modest car. He still smiled for fans. He still carried himself with humility, kindness, and grace. Despite being adored worldwide, he never sought attention. His love for the game and respect for others spoke louder than trophies ever could. Then came the pinnacle of footballing glory, the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Kanté didn't chase the spotlight, he chased the ball. Every French attack began with him recovering possession, every counterattack fueled by his relentless energy. And when France lifted the trophy, Kanté, the shy, quiet boy from a Parisian neighborhood, was gently pushed forward by his teammates to hold the prize. From collecting garbage in the streets of Paris to lifting football's greatest prize, N'Golo Kanté's story is more than just football. It is a lesson in perseverance, resilience, and humility. It is proof that greatness doesn't come from being the loudest or strongest, but from believing in yourself when nobody else does. His journey shows us that the quietest person in the room can make the loudest impact on the world, that no dream is too big and no beginning is too small. This is the true story of N'Golo Kanté, the boy who refused to give up, who worked harder than anyone else, and who became greatest inspirations